Hello. Welcome back to Cairn. It's been a couple days since I played this last. I was just reviewing my notes, which I've got on the top right here. We are at the Shepherdess, I believe, which I have here marked as my alternate route for checkpoint 3. Yeah, not sure what I meant about the fish cave. I think maybe that note needed to go farther up. We'll see. But before we get into any of that, we need to cook, I believe. Let's have a look here. I'm starting to put some layers on as we get farther up the mountain. This here is what we call a North Fake. It was given to me by a previous company, which I have delicately removed the logo of in appreciation of how they treated me. So, with that being said, we're feeling a little bit warmer than we might because of the ever-growing cold of the mountain. Now, let's see if I still need to cook anything, because I think I cooked a bunch last time, and then I think I closed it without saving. So let's have a look. So... yeah, I don't remember, actually. I do remember composting this, though, so we might have to, yeah, we're gonna have to recook some stuff. I'm not gonna worry about the bag too much right now. I'll just move the square stuff toward the bottom, and we'll just call that good for now. Yeah, I definitely need to make some tea and stuff, so let's do that real quick. I also want to, before we get too much further here, get as many tomatoes and milk as I can. Because tomatoes and milk makes a very, very good recipe. Are you resting? Not yet. Okay, perfect. Check this again. Oh, gotta turn the light on. It's always one of those steps you forget. Okay, here are my fingers. They should be fine, right? I mean, they're starting to get hurt, but yeah, I think maybe we'll go ahead and wrap that one. It still says perfect condition. I think that just means you're not getting penalized, but that definitely was damaged, so. Or, yeah, not perfect condition, but maximal grip. Okay. Let's see. Cook. We're not going to make any tomato stuff right now. I'm going to make some tea. Because I've already got my infused coffee there. Or, well, because the tea is going to take this up, right? But I have 4 servings of goat milk, so this is actually fine. Okay. A little bit of energy in there as well, that's good. And we're fine on food otherwise, so I think we're just going to hold on to the rest. No, I'm going to use my flowers because they take up so much room. Perfect. The raspberries don't take up that much room, I don't think. I could put it in my coffee. Nah. Yeah, let's just go ahead and go. Oh, hi. Thank you. I also think there might be something up inside of her little home here. Let's see. What
Still
up?
Here. I'm sorting through my mess.
Well, I thought there was something up here. Okay, never mind. Just came up to say hi to her. Now we go. Okay, so we got our glowy gloves. Those are definitely going to help. And we're going to head up here. Yeah, there we go. It's real foggy outside, but that's the direction we're heading. I think this route right here is what we want, so. Anything left? Oh, actually, let me make sure I don't have any compostable. Yeah. Do that. 4 sets of goat milk, but if I can fit more tomatoes, I might as well. Okay. Alright, let's go. Right. Up. You know, I actually thought about streaming this because the way I'm playing this game is actually very similar to how I stream, which is kind of just chilling, stream of consciousness, and I honestly don't think it would be too much different for me to stream this versus do an LP of it because of that. Oh, that's not a great hold. We'll see if I end up doing that or not. I don't remember if my very first playthrough of Cairn was on stream or not, but
Great.
I know it was the first thing I played when I got on my most recent, like, gaming binge. So it might have been streamed. Okay, think for just a second here. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, up and to the right. Just gotta make sure I'm heading somewhere and I'm not just climbing blindly. I'm gonna continue my pattern of forgetting that I can use pittons. There is, I was thinking, because part of why I considered streaming this was there's going to be parts of this where I want to stop and practice for free solo. There's at least 2 places that I'm going to need to do that, because you can't mess up in free solo. There is no safety harness or anything. And on at least one of those occasions, messing up means falling into a pit. So you don't even get the opportunity to, like, recover and, like, sometimes, if you're lucky, she'll get knocked out and recover over time. But you can't do that if you fall in a pit. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Up we go. So, let's head on over that way. See what we can find. Nope. Need to locate my plug here. Oh yes, good old sleeping mode turning on a Friday night. Look at that. Yep. Oh, I know. Alright. Whoops. I'm so sorry. I forgot that if I put my mouse away, it'll do that. So, if I recall right, yeah, this is where these routes are. I don't quite recall how I used to do this. I think maybe I took the black one. Or the red one, maybe? I know the blue one is supposed to be easier, but then it just like, I don't know, it just kind of ends here, and then you have to come over and take one of the harder ones. Like, I don't know why the red doesn't at least extend over to there, but let's try... Well, since we're on Alpinist, why don't we try the black one? That seems like fun.
Yep.
Black is...
A face only a mother could love.
Oh, she's talking about the statues.
Oh,
You asshole. How dare you. Hey, go away. Can't you see I'm carrying heavy stuff here? Yeah, there you go. It's right here. Let's see how we do. Okay. Little bit of overhang here. Overhangs are always fun with rock climbing. There's a little hole right there. Haven't quite got it yet. Ah, she's not going to let go of that. That's not going to happen. There we go. Almost. 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 Come on. There you go. That's what we want. Whew. This was a fun one. That's pretty steep, but I don't know. Shit. Oh, come on. Grab the freaking hold. Alright, whatever. You know, this wouldn't be nearly as bad if you grabbed the hold I told you to grab, but hey. Yeah. Sometimes you get to that point where it's like you have to stretch to try and reach something, and then she just doesn't feel like grabbing it. Now the problem with this route is as you get toward the top, this brown rock starts being introduced, which is the one that you can't put pittons in. Not a problem on free solo, at least not an additional problem, but I probably could find a different route up that way. Let's just try this route. Is this an easier one or no? Good, okay. I didn't want to do an easier one. Because unless you're speedrunning this game, you're probably not going to memorize the literal separate holds that you are using. So you're kind of freestyling this every time, and so the harder of routes that you practice on, the better like preparation it's going to give you for later runs. No, not like that. There you go. That may not be a super realistic
yes.
climbing method, but we take it. Let those calluses carry you to new heights. Oh yeah, good news is I've slept more than like 2 hours in the past 72, so I'm actually feeling somewhat alive right now. It was only 12 minutes ago, calm yourself. And besides, I haven't passed a save point. Alright. Upsy daisy. Oops. This is also, and something I don't talk about terribly often, but every now and then I want to acknowledge it, my 31st day of consecutive sobriety, which I am happy with and plan to continue increasing. Which is not a lifestyle that I think is for everyone necessarily, but if you decide it's for you, you can do it. I definitely thought I couldn't for a long time, but here we are. That's not it, right? That is an easier one, but nah, I want to try this. However, to save us a little bit of time in case I do fall, I'll go ahead and put a piton down. But we're not going to recover. Mm-hmm. Let's breathe for a minute. Come on, Uvo. You got this. Jeez. There. Yeah, you're supposed to leave your hands on, my man. I don't know how. There has to be a way to, like, tell her to keep all of the limbs on the wall for a second, just to, like, recover. But it doesn't seem like she ever wants to do that. So... I need to go over to the right. I know I do. Those feet around that wall, preferably a little faster than that. Maybe, you know, use the hands. There you go. Wow. Okay.
Oh, you're driving me nuts. You know that?
That was a case of the only hand on the wall slipping. And when you're going around those external, like, walls like that, I did not ask her to do off belay, but she did. So, oh well. Like, I'm pretty sure I had the right approach there. It just seemed like the mechanics of the game weren't quite lining up the way they needed to. Or maybe you just kind of have to take it a little bit slower. And that's why I'm interested to see the speedrun routes, because I saw that they made an update. Oh, you know what? They made an update for speedrunners. I wonder if they sped up the part where I was saying before that it would basically ruin speedruns. There's a part of the game that is unavoidable and just takes a lot of time. And it's good for story playthroughs. But if you're going to be running the game over and over, like Fury... it's not ideal. Yeah, see, that's not the hold I wanted you to get, Ava. think she's feeling a little tired here. Yeah, but then you just start dangling that foot out there, man, and that's not gonna work. And then you start letting go with the wrong limbs, and then they slip and reattach. I was wondering if it was even possible to do this without chalk, honestly. These, like, much harder routes. Because chalk is far from baby mode, it just increases your grip. Which I think mostly affects your stamina depletion rate. It goes down slower if your grip is higher. They are inversely proportionate. There. We're almost there. Oh, good. Okay. She doesn't want to grab the hold. Yeah, she really just does not care for that hold.
Come on!
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, do you want to climb the mountain or not? I don't really know. Hard to tell sometimes. Oh, but please. Man, she's not listening. Ow. Yeah, forget it. Wake up. Come on, you got work to do. We're just gonna go down. Forget it. Climbing out around the outside of that, just... And you don't have to do anything like that if you're taking safe routes, so... Excuse me. Yeah, we're fine. Actually, let me see how our hands are doing before we do that. Yeah, I was afraid it would probably mess her hands up. I think a lot of hand damage comes from slipping. Perfect. Yeah. But, Ava, can't you see how good of a hold that is? There you go. See? Crimp those fingers. You know what you're doing. The game goes from very meditative to intensely frustrating in about a half a second. Which is a lot to handle sometimes. I would say you get used to it, but it comes out of nowhere, so you don't really. Hello, cat. How are you doing? Alright, and we're up. You wanna say hello? Alright, Miss Eso. Very happy kid. Yep. Ugh. You're very unimpressed by the camera? Okay. Oh, hang on. Forgot if I just stand here, she'll slowly starve. Speaking of starving, Seems weird that my food isn't further down. Get that hair all over you. Yeah, we'll see. Oops. Ugh. All right. You gonna hang out? I think she's gonna hang out for a little bit. Are you comfy? Are you happy? All right. Yeah, let's use this. Why not? I always forget to. I forgot why I got in here. Oh, I think I was just pausing while I pet the cat. Because your hunger will keep going down if you just stand there. Alright, where are we going? I actually don't remember where my... Yeah, I think my notes are for a different route up. You act like I have a choice with that. Oh, no, no, no. What I could do is, I need to use my, this. You know, and I needed to compost that too. That's all right. Not quite what we wanted, but we'll just climb up out here. That's alright. Nah, I think we should probably, you know what, why don't we just chalk up and scramble up this thing? Okay. Right.
We're in deep shit, Arthur. You're seriously screwing us. You know when the sponsors are mad, I get the brunt of it. Gonna need something real here. Any news. Your altitude. Your school color. I don't care. Just give me anything.
I actually don't know my school color, so... Everyone's your friend until the pressure hits. Then only, well, I would say only your real friends, but even still. We'll see how that goes toward the end. Ava is wholly unbothered by Chris's needs, by the way, which I appreciate. She's like, boy, that sure sucks for someone, doesn't it? What we got? Gabriel. Kids from the village accompanied me as far as they were allowed, but here I am alone again, climbing this porous rock. Would have loved hearing their stories. Absolutely fascinating. Life here is so different. It's dealing with illiterate, uncultured villagers, but it's nothing of the sort. It's older than our own, just different paths. Peculiar relation with the mountain. Several sculptures. Yep. A symbiosis with the mountain. Yeah, sure. Alright. We save so the game will quit complaining, and off we go. There's some of that signature brown rock that I can't drill through, which was very inconvenient on the first playthrough, let me tell you. Now why would you do that? And it's just a matter of time until the cat hair gets me killed now. God bless it. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, are you leaving? Okay. Not sure what that's all about. Up, up, up. None of that's what we want, so we're just gonna go for what she'll give me. I know that's a hold, but... Alright. Sure, why not? Here you go. Alright. Alright. Let's get it together. Okay. Alright. A little bit more. A bear box. This is not the cave. Is this what I called the fish cave in my notes? Hey, nice. I don't remember there being much in the way of supplies in here. I do see that book, but no, we'll keep going. Oh, that's right. I remember. This is what I called checkpoint 5, but I said to basically skip it because there's no need for it. You're gonna refill automatically when you get to the next ledge up here. Oh, it's starting to rain again. You know, I don't recall it being this rainy where I lived when I knew all the mountain climbing people, but that adds some excitement to it, right?
I've no grip.
You should see a therapist about that. Okay. Not ideal. None of this is ideal. Yeah. Just go ahead and do this.
Great.
You have to grab the ledge. There we go. You know, I've been trying to better understand how she selects where to put her hands, and I'm wondering if it's actually got something to do with, like, trying to pull her arm back to her center, and then, like, as it does that, she grabs the first thing she intersects with, or something, I don't know. Okay, if you do that one more time. There we go. You're wasting your chalk because you won't move the right limb. Okay, wow, this rock was not really made to get up, was it? Yeah, just get up there. Now that it's not raining, we'll just scramble. Although apparently she still has the rain debuff. You can see the water running off her hands. Didn't end up falling, but I sure thought I was going to. Hello? What you got?
Hey, Dad. Today is the anniversary of your departure. I'm thinking of you. As long as your Climbot still gets my messages, I like to believe you get them too. There's just so much I wish I could have told you. Half of them I didn't even know then. Now I know. Makoto turned 1 yesterday. Even today, every time he calls me Dad, it breaks my heart. Your absence is as if the thread of life itself has been broken. I would have liked to tell you that I love you and to say thank you for everything. I miss you.
All the things left unsaid. If only we'd known.
Makes me wonder, and there's an example of it, makes me wonder how many people are still up there in mountains that'll never come down. We'll pay that guy a visit on the way by. And then that's our next checkpoint up there. Go. These here aren't actually as impossible as they seem if Ava will cooperate. Because, like I said, it's a pretty smart stamina system. And so, as long as you have your center of mass handled, or maybe it's your center of gravity, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably center of gravity. Then there should be relative... Unless she does that, and decides to not keep the bracing on either side. Wow, she is, looks like maybe she doesn't want this to work, so, I don't know. You know, they say maybe she had a death wish coming up here. Kind of looking that way right now. Ava, grab the wall. Okay, what's the problem here? She's having a moment, I think. There we go. Alright. Around. No. There we go. Alright. Good job, Ava. You gotta congratulate her when she does good. This isn't even the part of the mountain where she usually becomes difficult. Alright, whatever. You're the pro, Ava. So if you want to put it on a smooth exterior rock instead of the grip, that's fine. Show me that you know better. Alright. Left.
May you find peace in these heights.
Give this guy a high five. Also, excuse me. Oh yeah, you wanted me to do this freaking yoga pose, right? No, I actually just want you to climb the mountain. There you go. Under more cooperative circumstances, I might have looked inside that guy's bag more, but these are not such cooperative circumstances. There's Marco. Let's go see him. a cairn. The game really makes you feel how arduous and how much effort
like
it
miso soup?
takes to
Huh?
Miso soup, do you like it?
climb this stuff.
Yes?
Because if you look at the outside of the mountain, we've just kind of gone like, boop, just up a couple layers.
Well, are you coming?
But it took, 45 minutes.
I can't believe you've had the same robot this whole time.
What do you mean?
It's so old. It's one of the first models that came out, you know. There's no GPS, no laser triangulation.
I mean, I wasn't planning on changing my climb bot. I've had it ever since I started climbing.
Yeah, I get that actually. You know, you can get attached to these old rust buckets.
Well, I don't need a more advanced model if this one's already doing the job. I don't know. I must be a bit old-fashioned. This is very good. Thank you.
Well, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to share a meal with you. Now, who knows if I'll get another chance. This is getting hard for me. I'm thinking about turning back.
Well, it's a bit strange to embark on this kind of climb, thinking that you're gonna fail, isn't it?
I'm not fooling anyone. There's no way I'll make it all the way to the summit. I'll come down before the end, just like everyone else.
Why go up then?
I don't know, it's kind of cool, isn't it? I mean, did you see the view out there? Pretty neat, right?
If you're doubting you can make the climb, that means that your mind's already been defeated. So, yeah, I think you should go back down.
You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm already super happy to climb every day. I dig it.
You climb, you fail, and then?
Then I go back down, set up a cozy spot in my van, and watch a nice TV show on my laptop.
That's it.
I mean, that's all you need, right?
Is it? Well, thanks for the soup.
Oh, okay, well, tell me, why are you doing this?
The best feelings of freedom, pleasure, and meaningfulness I've ever felt. They came to me when I exceeded my limitations. Those fleeting moments when I'm not in the mountains, but I am the mountain.
Why do I get the feeling you've rehearsed this answer a million times?
Well, that's usually the first question I get in an interview. Every damn interview.
Ah, how original.
Yeah, you got that right. All right. Good night.
First time I saw this scene, I felt like that kind of came out of nowhere. But I see what they're expressing. It's the
Ava.
cost of being an
Ava, wake
extremely
up.
high performer.
Hey, are you awake?
Wow.
How you like that?
See? This is exactly why.
I know.
When all we have is this moment, and everything else in the world disappears.
I know.
Switch to keyboard controls because I took a screenshot. I think we'll cut this one kind of short here. this seems like a nice spot to chill for a moment, and then pick it up and keep going. By then, I'll have eaten a little more food. I'll decompress a bit, and maybe Ava will cooperate a little bit better on the way up this next little stretch here. So, thank y'all for being here. I'll see you soon, but I'll go ahead and let you enjoy this for a moment before I cut the feed. So, bye for now.